Ooh, wow.
Yay! Oh my
Wow.
gosh, what a whirlwind. Where are we?
I don't even know. What's my name?
Boom.
Crazy.
Oh,
So
yeah. You know, it's
this
crazy.
episode,
Yeah.
this episode is
This
really a great big thank you. We've just wrapped up the More
Mhm.
for Mom Summit. How you doing,
Yeah.
Cara? You tired?
Oh, I'm tired, but yeah, I'm
Soaked in
tired.
gratitude?
But actually, I'm not. I kind of feel refreshed. I just wanted to show you, like,
Mm,
actually, you can't see because of my chair, but I'll kind of see that.
mm.
That's my pile of laundry that I
Folded.
folded, but I didn't put it away. Why? Because I decided instead of rushing and putting that away and pretending like I'm this perfect mom, nope, I'm not. I took a bath. I took a bath
Right?
before this call. Why? Because yeah. Anyways, I could go
You're
on, but I'm,
shifting. You're shifting. Like, friends, if you've listened to us, and we pre-recorded some of the upcoming episodes, so I'm sure you'll hear me mocking Kara in future. She would be like, "Oh, I had a me day," and I'm like, "What's a me day?" And she's like, "I went to the grocery store." I'm like,
yeah.
"That's not
Today I
me
messaged him
day."
like, I might never come home.
But we wanted to record this message to say huge thank you for the More for Mom Summit. It
Oh,
was a crazy project, like
yeah.
crazy. Lots of moving parts, lots of like
Mm,
incredible people that we got to just connect with, both speakers and people that have attended and who have reached out before and since to
yeah.
just, encourage us and contribute and be part of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Um,
And
so
and can
really,
I just say a huge thank you to you too, because like
uh,
you did so many of the background things that like you just like it felt like you snapped your fingers. Someone said that to me, like one of the presenters was like, it felt like you guys just snapped your fingers and this all came together. And I'm like, "Ugh,
it wasn't that. That's not the truth.
I
Yeah.
wish it was like that, but I just know how hard my cousin Shauna worked her tail off
Oh,
behind the
well,
scenes.
and you took
Yeah.
such great care in
Oh,
front of the scenes. So it was
oh,
amazing to work with you on it, like to have
yeah.
such good synergistic teamwork. It was
Yeah.
a lot. Like, just for clarity, at the
Yeah.
time, as we've been building this, I was working full-time job.
Mm,
A new episode about that to come, I'm sure.
yeah.
But I was working a full-time job, being a full-time mom. And so
Mhm.
I would like get up with the baby, call it
Yeah.
7:38. She's pretty good to me that way. She doesn't sleep through the night, but she doesn't get up super early. And then I'd like get her fed, start my work day, work 9 to 5 or 10 to 6 or
Yeah.
12 to 9, whatever the day was. And then spend a little bit of time with my daughter and put her to bed at 8 and then work 8 to midnight on the summit.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
And I know it.
But
Well,
it was such honestly, it was such a
yeah.
joy. It was such a like
Mhm.
creative joy for me and
Mm,
so like fun to like work with you and imagine what this could be
yeah.
and change things while we were going and be like, "Oh, we could
Yeah.
also do this." And
Do this
like,
or that.
you know, do something positive for moms, especially as
Yeah.
we lean into this busy
To
season.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And I feel like it came from like, well, it came from your simple idea of like that moms deserve joy, calm, and connection before the holidays hit. And I know that I definitely feel refreshed from that. Like, I mean, I
Mm.
always feel mom tired, but that's because I get
Constant.
I
It's a
that's because I
constant.
get mom sleep. But like over the last 3 days, we've had women from all over the place
Yeah.
fill their cups up before the holidays. And yeah, I just want to say, and we just want to say thank you so much to like
Mm.
all the amazing presenters. Thank you for everyone who supported. Mom, thanks for buying a VIP ticket.
Yeah, my mom did too. My mom paid like more expensive price by accident. She paid the like not the early bird price. But
Yeah,
so thank you to our moms for buying and for sharing and for being proud. I was like,
yeah,
"Mom, I could make a paper mache right now and you'd tell me it was the best thing you've ever seen." But it's lovely of them to have supported us.
yeah.
And I just want to say, like,
Mm,
it was so incredible. Like
mm,
both Kara and I interviewed different people for,
mhm.
you know, specific podcast episodes
Yeah.
associated to the summit. We interviewed some of the speakers for their summit presentation, and
Mhm.
we had some people just rock it solo and submit their, but the like incredible presentations and
Mm.
topics and like
Oh my
breadth
goodness.
of like things that women had to share, and they were so excited to be a part of this with us, and so
Yeah.
like encouraging, and also just excited to serve other moms, like do something
Yeah.
together for other moms, for all of their like
Yeah.
resources. Like there were so many resources that we got the opportunity to share with the attendees because of our incredible speakers.
Oh,
um
yeah.
yeah, it just was the best.
And if you attended or you spoke or you shared or you simply listened to our presentations while folding the laundry, I
Mm,
feel like you're part of something really special. And like, to me, I don't feel like it was a vent. I feel like it's a proof that like moms are ready for a different narrative.
mm,
One where we get to slow down and we feel supported and actually like enjoy the season instead of
mm.
just surviving it, you know? So,
Well, yes. And also the narrative that women are like, women
uh,
support other women. There's a lot of
yeah,
like
yeah, I agree.
phony baloney out there about women being competitive and women
Yeah.
being like cutthroat with each other. I say personally that there's a difference between like women and girls.
Yeah.
Girls can be
Mm.
really petty. Girls
Yes.
can be really
Yes.
cutthroat and jealous, and but women, no space for it. It's just
Yeah.
it was incredible to like be a part of conversations with people from different like backgrounds, different places around, Canada and the US, and like
Yeah, yeah.
have them come out and create for us and create with us,
Yeah.
all with the
We had
mission.
some people join from Thailand too.
No, that's so crazy. I love
Yeah.
it. What are
Yeah.
the chances of that?
I
You
know. I
know,
know. They reached out to me afterwards. And I feel like this conversation reminds us like why this work matters. That like
mm,
the story, the tears, the laughter, they all are tiny reminders that like we crave real connection,
mm,
not perfection. And I feel like that like was like a storyline throughout a lot of these presentations.
yeah.
Not perfection, connection.
Well, and it
Mm.
was so
Yeah.
fantastic to have the confirmation that the
Hmm.
kind of stuff that we talk about, you and I, like
Yeah.
connection, not perfection, is not just something between us. It's a bigger conversation out there in the world. I feel like moms are ready for it, women are ready for it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just think it's like that butterfly wing flap concept. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, um, something small makes a big wave
Mhm.
later. And with all of the crazy happening in the world,
Yeah.
regardless of where you stand,
Yeah.
um, it's just heartwarming to see people come out with genuine care for each other,
Um,
and to participate in something and to do something just for the benefit for another mom out there.
yeah.
And yeah.
I fully agree. And you know what's crazy? I
Mm,
feel like and part like another message was when we make space for ourselves, even a few minutes a day, it everything shifts. And I heard that message like in so many of the podcast episodes too. Like
mm,
Shelly talked about it. And then I was like, hey, I've totally talked about this with Shauna, that like
yes.
your daughters don't grow up to do what you tell them to do. They grow up doing what you show them, or like they copy
Yes.
what you do.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's so important that you like take time for yourself, show them.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was so many. There was like four, and I'm like, shut the front door. This is coming up again.
It reminds me of my conversation with the
Yeah.
incomparable and incredible Jeanette E.
Yeah.
She was
Yes.
talking about
What a
like,
powerhouse. I
oh my
love.
God.
Yeah.
She was talking about like physical health. She's
Yeah.
a athletic therapist who
Yeah.
supports
Yeah.
moms
It
who
was in
have,
her talk too. I saw.
yeah. And she shared a
Mm.
statistic. I won't pretend to remember it.
Yeah.
I think it might have been in her podcast episode, and that will remain up.
It
So if
was.
you're
It was.
interested, check
It
out
was
her
in. It was
episode.
in the podcast episode. I
She
remember.
she talked about like, your
Yeah.
as a mom, your commitment to physical exercise and taking care of yourself doesn't
Yes.
just affect your existing child, it affects their children and their children's
Yeah.
children. And we
Yeah.
had like a huge tangent about generational trauma, which I know you and I have talked about and
Yes.
believe is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's just so exciting to be surrounded by other women that see the opportunity to change the
Yeah.
narrative, to
Yeah.
like have an impact through our children on the world at large. And sometimes,
Yeah.
like, we talk a lot about being mom enough and the idea of like having sometimes like a resentment, like we want
Yeah.
to be doing more, you know?
Yes.
But sometimes, like, just setting your kid up for success is the
Mhm.
powerhouse move for the universe,
Oh, 100%.
you know?
Yep.
And that happens through
Amen.
taking great care of yourself. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just been a
Yeah.
joy.
It was. And I feel like what we witnessed this week was like community in its purest form,
Mm,
like women cheering for each other that they've never met,
mm.
experts showing up with heart, not advice.
Yes.
Tara. Oh,
Oh, Tara. Oh my gosh. She is
yeah.
just one of the, like, I have to say, like, all of these ladies I now consider friends. Sorry,
Me
girls,
too. Me
if you
too.
aren't
Yeah.
gonna be bringing us into your life too late.
Yeah.
We're
Like,
keeping you.
what would
Yeah.
Shelley do?
But, like, Tara has been such an incredible and encouraging and positive friend to me, and it just
Yeah.
also like, this summit also
Yeah.
reminds me I come from the online space, from, like, a work perspective, and
Yeah.
it's been true for me for quite some time, probably since about
Yeah.
2014, so, like, 11 years. But it just reminds me and, like, now in this time where I'm a mom and I feel like I'm cycling back possibly into a season of isolation, that it doesn't have to be that way. You
Yeah.
might not be surrounded by moms or women or
Mm.
people in your hometown that
Yeah.
are, like, the right vibe for you,
Yeah.
positive, all of those
Mhm.
things. Kara's laughing because she still lives in our hometown. But
Well,
but
kind of. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, on purpose. But it doesn't mean that there's nobody out there that sees the world like you do. And it doesn't mean that there
Yeah.
isn't the
Yeah.
opportunity to connect and to like
Yeah.
expand the narrative of what you feel is important in the world and like I don't know, it's just been a huge blessing for
Yeah.
me. Tara is like I have nothing negative to say about anyone. I
Oh
could
my gosh.
just
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, I want to name every single person because I feel like every single presentation or podcast, I was like, I
uh
just love your energy. You gave me goosebumps. Like
yeah.
so
Well,
many.
and
Like,
everything gave me a little something to take with me that
mhm,
was like,
mhm.
you know what? I'm gonna think about that
Yeah.
next time. I'm
Yeah.
gonna think about like, even
Yeah.
the presentation on manifestation. Like,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to intentionally put
Yeah.
down what
Yeah.
I want to see happen in my life. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like find that experience, just that in
Yeah.
and of itself joyful, you
Yeah.
know?
And Kenya talked about that too.
Ooh, Kenya.
I know.
Again.
I know. I could feel it. I feel like we need to mention every single person.
I just wanna
And be
collect them
like,
all up and get together, like
well, if we could just make a village, and
right?
I'm sure, viewers too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
someday, that would be amazing.
that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
I loved Kenya's
Yeah.
presentation. I love her old school way, like, pen
Oh,
and
yeah.
paper. Because listen,
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
obsessed. I have, like
I know,
I have
you write lists and then
I'm
you
a pen and
rewrite
paper.
your
So this is for one topic, this is for another topic. I've
you
got,
need to get
like
her books that she has because man,
I
her
feel like
books
my
are so
ADHD can't get that organized. I don't know. I've got a journal here. This is for other topics. This one,
yeah.
I've got these are scrap paper items. These are like I'm a pen and
Oh
paper.
my
Oh my
gosh.
goodness, I have this. This is for
But
like temporary thoughts that don't need to stay with me.
yeah,
Anyways, I
yeah,
love her like just put it out on paper.
yeah,
Um
yeah. And you know
oh,
what's crazy? And kinda to change a bit, like, I'm just thinking back to last year around this time,
mm,
running on empty, and I thought, like, I was just heading into the holidays, I was like, "Oh, boy, one more job that I just can't clock out, I'm really not excited." And I
yeah.
just remember crying, wrapping presents because I felt like I had to, like, make it perfect for everyone else, and I wasn't doing a good job, and, like, I mean, yeah. I'm
Crazy.
still crying this year, but for different reasons.
It's just the pregnancy
It's
hormones.
just pregnancy hormones. I'm really
Yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah. So pregnant. Yeah. Kara's gonna be having a baby
Yeah.
soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Um,
and this summit has reminded me that, like, perfection is not what my family needs.
mm.
Presence is, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but you made my
No.
brain go
No.
ping, ping, ping.
Yeah, ping, ping.
Even the experience of building this summit, there's a lot
Yeah,
behind the scenes that was
yeah.
not perfect. There's a lot of things
Oh.
that didn't go well and that we had to like overcome. But I
Yeah,
also just
yeah.
think that like breaking up with perfection is what made the summit even possible,
Yeah, I
you know?
agree. I agree, and I
What do you
feel
think? Sorry, go ahead.
oh, no, no, I was just gonna say, it just gives me so much hope too for what's ahead, like,
Yeah.
just letting things, like
Perfect. Perfect thing to say because what I was going to ask is,
yeah.
what do you think? Do we do it again?
I would like to.
Yeah.
I feel like we had thought about a date, like,
Mm,
do we?
I think we should.
I think we should.
Okay. Well, we'll leave them with that cliffhanger and like
Yeah,
announce it once we've had some time to talk
yes.
to each other about it. I mean, the reality is you have to have a baby, so we have to
I have to have a baby,
we have to
and
check the workload
we gotta check the
ability.
workload, but you know what? I feel like if we keep going, like,
Mm,
if we keep going down this road of not taking care of ourselves and we don't have these constant reminders like the summit,
mm,
then I just feel yeah, and I feel too like the real enemy isn't my messy house or
mm.
my full calendar. It is like the line that's like, good moms have to do everything with a smile, and I feel
Yes.
like we're calling it out because good moms get freaking tired too.
Yeah. And like define a good mom. Good and perfect are not the same.
Yeah.
Whole and perfect are not the same.
No, no,
Healthy and perfect are not the same,
no.
you
And you're
know?
not the magic maker. You're the magic,
Yes. Yeah.
right?
But somebody also needs to make some magic for you. Just
Yeah.
BS.
And it's time to refill your cup. And
Mm,
when it is time, that's when the magic multiplies,
yes. You
right?
you serve from the
Yeah.
overflow. So many good
Yeah.
like concepts and like things that I
Yeah.
think we'll just revisit again and again. Even in the episodes that we have coming up, we start talking about
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
mom possible growth and mom
Yeah.
possible like challenges and the difference between like what you aspire to and what is possible for you
Yeah.
in this
What is
season.
actually like accomplishable as a mom? Like, I can't do a 12-hour walking thing with my child. That would be a
Yeah,
little bit, but I feel
girl.
like this is a good refresher. It's
Mm,
easy without spaces like this to slip back into old patterns. I hope that we
mm,
don't. And
mm.
saying yes to everything, skipping meals, losing sleep, and kind of like just wondering why you feel
Well,
so miserable in
and
December.
and like also to add to
Yeah.
that, like feeling that isolation and that like impossible call on your
Yeah.
own and not talking
Yeah.
to anybody else out loud about it and not like resonating with someone
Yeah.
and being like, you know what? I really like I'm redlining on trying to make
Yeah.
Christmas perfect and I think I might ruin it because I'm becoming
Yeah.
foul.
That
you
just
know?
reminds me of Jane's.
Mm,
Jane's podcast episode where she was like,
yes.
"It's because I was just scared to ask for help." Ugh,
Yes.
that gave
What
me
was it she
goosebumps.
said? There's no such thing as overwhelm. Overwhelm is a
Yeah,
choice.
yeah, overwhelm is a choice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Controversial, but she
No,
made
but
a good
I
case
was like,
for it.
"Oh, how's she gonna flip this to make me buy in?" Yep, I buy in
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
And I
100%.
yeah, she's brilliant. I buy what she's selling.
100%.
I have
It's been
everyone
it's been way too much fun. Like obviously we're still riding the fun wave
Yeah,
of like that
yeah,
was awesome.
yeah.
Also, can you believe we even accomplished that? Like including us. We had 17 speakers. We had
Yeah,
multiple podcast episodes and
yeah,
resources and like
yeah, yeah.
websites and blah, 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 blah. It was crazy.
Oh,
Instagram posts and
oh,
like,
the Instagram posts.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and yeah, I feel like everyone deserves a holiday that is joyful, not busy.
Mm,
So I hope that, like, it's all worth it if we gave to a mom where they feel like it's a season where they don't have to hide behind everybody else's needs, you
mm,
know?
yeah. And they
Yeah,
get a little bit back
yeah,
too, you know?
and yeah, and that it was a reminder that joy is not something that you have to earn,
Mm,
right? You
right.
deserve it.
Hmm.
You
You see,
deserve it, mom.
she's starting to try and say it a little bit more like she believes that you deserve it.
And, don't get me wrong, I'm not fully healed. I need more summits. I need the more
Listen,
I
healing
need
is a journey. It's not a like, you can't check that one off
yeah, yeah,
the list. Oh,
yeah.
we're going to have an episode here shortly about aging gracefully. And I just have to say, I just caught my eyelids in the camera and made myself a face like, oh
Did you find
gosh.
another gray hair?
It was in there. I'm telling you. I was telling Cara, our grandpa had beautiful. I think I have grandpa's hair. Don't you
If
think I
you
have
were
grandpa's hair?
if I would rather grandpas than nanas.
Well,
I think if you have grandpas, I definitely have nanas.
I think so. And so I'm not going to say anything about Nana's hair because then I'm backhand insulting you. But see, it's in there. See that one right there? It's like glistening in the sun. So if I do, in
Oh,
fact, have
boy.
grandpa's hair, which I suspect, give me 10 years and I'm going to be
If
full salt and pepper.
and if you are, listening to this and not watching, Shauna literally just pointed at her beautiful locks of hair. They're shining and glistening in the sun. You can't see any of her scalp at all. I don't even think that was a gray hair. I really think it was just like the light in their house shining onto her hair and making
I
it look
think it's in there.
she's
Oh,
trying
there
to
it is.
prove me wrong
See?
now.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's popping
Anyways,
out.
well, I think this is a good spot to
To wrap.
end.
Yeah. It's been
I
great. It's been
yeah,
like a really fulfilling project. I'm excited to talk together about doing it more. And if we decide
yeah,
to, you
and
guys will be the first to know.
I just wanna reiterate too, like, every single presenter I
Mm.
absolutely adored, and if I didn't mention you here, it wasn't because I absolutely, didn't adore you, I 100% did. What if someone's missed the summit?
I mean,
Yeah,
they can still purchase the
yeah,
recordings.
yeah,
Just go to moreformomsummit.com. You can purchase the recordings. They
okay,
will be up.
yeah,
You'll get access to all
yeah,
of the recordings, all of the resources. Yeah. So you
like, if
can
they
gain
just
access
happen to stumble upon, like, either this
right now.
podcast or
Hmm.
Ray's amazing, like, remix of all the amazing
And be
moments.
like, what did I miss?
What
Yes.
did I miss? Yeah,
You can
you
absolutely,
missed.
absolutely
Yeah,
go to yourmomenough.com and
yeah.
purchase the
Or if
recordings.
there was a mom who was, like, too busy and only got one presentation in, and then is
Mm.
like, "Hold up, hold up, hold up. What else was talked about?"
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
You can grab them.
You know what? I feel like I was lucky enough that I got to witness and listen to all of that.
Ooh,
So, yeah.
me
Okay,
too.
I could go on forever.
Same. I feel like we'll just be here for 30 more minutes going, it was so great. So it
Yeah,
was so great. Thank you
it
so
was.
much to all of the amazing women that came out and
Yes.
presented with us and shared and created this opportunity for moms
Yeah,
before the holidays hit. Thank you to all the moms that showed up and
yeah,
supported each other and listened
yeah.
in and just
And
like,
friends who supported
mm,
too. Thank you, friends who
family.
and
Yeah.
family and
Family.
random people that I don't know and people in Thailand.
Yep.
Love
All of the
all
lands, we love
all
you.
my friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Your
Your
mom
mom
enough.
love you guys. Woo.
Bye.
Bye.
If you love this summit, keep the conversation going. Follow us on Instagram at Your Mom Enough and share this episode with a mom who might need a little refill today. And if you missed the summit and want to rewatch some of the sessions, you can grab the VIP replay pass at moreformomsummit.com. This is the best investment you'll make in yourself this season.
When I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, I was upset. I cried a little bit. But in the back of my mind, I thought, okay, they told me I have to have surgery. This means that I have to be in the hospital for a couple days. Well, actually, that's kind of a good thing because at least I get a break from my life. At least someone is going to take care of me and I don't have to worry about anybody else.
The soul never screams, it just whispers. And in order to listen to your soul, you need a quite a space. You need to rest deeply.
There is always time for you in motherhood, and you can keep it consistent by just finding those small, small moments that then make them feel large at the end of the day.
So every sway, every bounce, every twist wasn't just an exercise for me. It was something that I was doing also to help my baby's brain and her nervous system.
If your old thought is something like, I have to do it all, you can shift that and reframe it to something like, doing less lets me be more present. I don't have to get it all done on my list. If I scale that back and do less, I get to enjoy the holiday season more.
Your child doesn't grow up to treat themselves the way you treat them. Your
Yeah.
child grows up to treat themselves the way you treat yourself.
Gratitude isn't the same as recovering from major abdominal surgery. Those are completely separate. No,
Well,
no, no.
and like being being recovered is not like not recovering is not the price for a healthy child.
No. Oh, don't be a martyr about that. Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to be a martyr. No one should make you feel like be grateful and that's enough.
Yeah.